Hi everyone, this is MovieBoyMeister here, and this is going to be a DVD and Blu-ray update for November 19th, 2025. So, yep, this is going to be a DVD and Blu-ray update, which I already said, obviously enough. So, yep, let's go ahead and get this started. And these 6 ones are from the eBay orders video here. Obviously, so here's the first one, Roman. It's in this very nice shiny case. Obviously enough. Very, very nice. Shiny cover. Not case. Silly me. And the disc right there for Roman. So, yep. Also showed this in my eBay orders video. Same for the next 5. Whoa. Same for the next 5 here. So, yep, here's Live Animals. Finally got this in my collection. There's the disc. Also has the eBay thing that shows my address and all that, which I'm not going to show it for this video, because I ain't showing my address, obviously. So, yep, just for safety reasons. And, excuse me. Here's the Three Stooges VCR game. This one I got off eBay. This is the DVD version of this. No joke. I actually got this off eBay, which is pretty cool. There's the disc right there. And another one of the eBay orders here. Bloody Mary. Finally got this in one of my collection. There's the back. Now, this is the US DVD release. Now, the Canadian DVD of this actually has the Canadian rating right there. On the US DVD, it does not. This one, now, even though this is not rated in US, to my Canadian fans to my Canadian fans or anyone who lives in Canada, this movie was 18A in Canada. No joke. This was 18A in Canada, if you buy the Canadian DVD of this movie. So, yep. There's the disc right there. Yeah, this movie was 18A in Canada for Bloody Mary, 2006 film. So, yep. And next, these two are Three Stooges DVDs. Three Stooges cartoons. Again, got this off eBay. Same for the next one. This is a 3-disc set. And you're probably wondering, why is there no disc right there? Well, the eBay seller actually put this in the 4-disc case or a 6-disc case, so it obviously makes sense, obviously. So yeah, it is the way it is, which is obvious. And Three Stooges Volume 1. I'm going to try to move fast through these so I can get through these easily. Get this done over with. And yes, my room is all lit up again, which is obvious. So, yep. This one's a 6-disc set. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4. Yeah, Disc 4. Disc 5 and 6. So, yep. This is the same one I got off eBay. I also have Three Stooges Volume 2, which I showed in the eBay orders video, if you want to check that out. And, yeah, let's go through the rest of them, shall we? Rockstar. This is the snapper case version. Now, I actually seen one that's actually in the regular case. I regret not getting that. I mean, it could be good for a backup copy of this movie. I also have the soundtrack to this movie, though, too, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty obvious. So, yep. That is Rockstar. Okay, I'm going to try to move through these very quickly here. So, anyways, let's continue here. This is the director's cut of Natural Born Killers. That's the back right there. This is a Regency Enterprises movie released by Warner Brothers. Originally released by Warner Brothers. Released on DVD by Trimark Home Video, obviously. Which is pretty obvious. Now, even though I I did have a DVD of this still years ago. Many years ago, I used to have this. I don't know if I still have this, but this might be a backup copy. Who knows? But anyways, let's go through here. Try to move fast here again. Finally got this one in my collection, obviously. Got a couple of these gargoyle films. I think this one's a Sci-Fi Channel movie, I'm not sure. I could be wrong, though. Brand new title from last year. This is the prequel to the third entry into the Quiet Place trilogy. Obviously, finally got this one in my collection. Boring gray disc as usual. Somebody's address on this DVD, obviously. Which is obvious. 1998 DVD. This is the collector's edition of Animal House. Again, this is the 1998 DVD. Obviously. This is the full screen edition of Daredevil, obviously. Two discs. Feeling a little sticky in there. Get a lot of movies right there. Yep. There's the Act 2 popcorn. It's pretty cool. This one's volume 1 of Married with Children, the most outrageous episodes. Also includes the lost episode, obviously. The infamous lost episode. Just the disc right there. Here's a 3-movie pack here, the American Pie 3-movie pie pack. I actually do have this one with the slipcover intact, which is obvious. And these are the original DVD releases. I don't know, 2003? 2002, 2003. And there they are. I thought that was pretty cool. I had the back of the first one right there. This one's in full screen for American Wedding. I'm not sure about the other version of American Wedding. I think that one's in widescreen. There's a disc right there. Mixing these up here. Anyways. This is the unrated version of Beer Fest. I like that cover on the disc right there. Pretty cool. Anyways. And the cover, though, looks pretty cool, too. Now, even though this has the MGM logo on the back, this does not have the MGM logo at the beginning, which is obvious. I don't know why. Or the Metro Golden Mayor logo, which is obvious, though. Anyways. This movie I might check out, probably. Maybe sometime. This one I might also check out though too, obviously. This from Neon. Spencer. I'll give that one a watch. I think that's from, what is this? When did this movie come out now? 2022? I don't know. Anyways. I like some blue tape on that or something, I don't know. 1971 film. Renewed in 1999. This one, I think I used to have this on DVD though years ago, but I think I still have this one, I don't know. This might be a backup copy though. DreamWorks movie copies of Columbia Pictures and vinyl films. Internationally, this was released by Columbia Pictures internationally. I also have the bootleg cut of Almost Famous, which is obvious. This is the theatrical version of this movie. 2 Golden Globes, including Best Picture, yeah. Again, internationally, this was released by Columbia Pictures internationally for this movie. Anyways. This is a TriStar Pictures movie. Also with the L-Star Capital. And next ones, I got 2 versions of this right here. This is the extended version of Rock of Ages, obviously. New Line Cinema movie released by Warner Brothers. It's pretty obvious. I also have the theatrical version of Rock of Ages, obviously. Oh, wait. To show this one here first, which, now this one, I thought it was going to be like a 2-disc edition. This one only has the extended version. That wasn't until I got the 2-disc version, so I guess you can call this as a 1-disc version. This one will be my backup copy, obviously, the extended version of this. 2 discs. And this one also comes with a digital code. Pretty obvious. I'd say the cover, though, looks pretty cool. Anyways, this is a sealed copy of Mr. Bean's Holiday. I do plan to probably do an unboxing video of this, or I might just keep this sealed. I don't know. But I always remembered the seafood scene where Mr. Bean actually eats the seafood in this movie. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know if I might unbox this or not. Maybe we'll see. Depends though, really. Next up is a couple of classic comedy DVDs here. Beverly Hillbillies, 2007. It's a disc right there. And also got another one here. Beverly Hillbillies. This one had some tape on that. I already cut it open there. This one's released on DVD by PC Treasures. I think this DVD is probably out of print. So, yep. There's another one of the Beverly Hillbillies. Platinum Disc Corporation. Disc right there. Kind of a cool cover art right there. Actually, not gonna lie, there's a cover art for you. Pretty cool. And Andy Griffith Show. I also have another one. I think that's like sealed. This one's released on DVD by Raintree Home Video. It's pretty obvious. This is a 2-disc set. There are the 2 discs right there. That's actually kind of cool. It has like red and blue. Pretty cool. This is the sequel to The Stir of Echoes, which I have not seen the first one, obviously, no. Lionsgate movie comes with a still film production, or whatever it is. This has a Walmart sticker on there, which is pretty cool. Very cool to see. Very nice slipcover. And there's the disc. I might find the first Stir of Echoes film on DVD, just why not? Maybe just whenever I get around to finding this one anyways. This movie has nothing to do with the 2024 film Wicked, obviously. This is the one that has Julia Stiles in that movie. And this movie I do really want to check out, honestly. And I hope this will get a really cool Blu-ray release. And a good 4K for Wicked. 2000. When did this movie come out? Even though this movie said, hold on. Even though this movie says from 2000, this movie came out in 1998. Which, this did not get a DVD release until 2001. Which is obvious. Widescreen and full screen versions. I like that cover, obviously, man. There it is. That's actually pretty cool. Scene selections. And again, this one has nothing to do with the 2024 film Wicked. So, not to be confused with this movie. This is the 1998 version of Wicked, obviously enough. And I might give this one a watch sometime. This one will be much better than the 2024 version. In my opinion, obviously. So, yep. This one I really want to check out. There's another backup copy here. Anatomy. Still haven't got its sequel yet. Which is obvious. Since I had this on DVD, obviously. There it is. Scene selection. I'll keep this for a backup copy. You never know. Anyways. Freestyle releasing movie, also with Alliance and Literal Entertainment, released by 20th Century Fox. This one's in a Blockbuster case. I'll make sure all this doesn't fall over. This is the theatrical version of Land of the Dead. I also have this in the unrated version in a 2-pack with Dawn of the Dead remake. Anyways. Universal Pictures movie covers with Atmosphere Entertainment. There's the disc. Or just Universal movie, I don't know. This one I might keep for backup, I don't know. Rogue Pictures movie covers with Relativity Media and Platinum Dunes. Yeah, that's right. Platinum Dunes. I was making sure I didn't get mixed up. Anyways. This one I had the Blu-ray to this movie, which this one's a French-Canadian Blu-ray I actually have. Which is over there in my horror show. It's pretty obvious. Paramount Vintage movie. This one, and also with Miniature Films anonymous content. So, yep. Pretty obvious. This is the DVD version to this movie. I finally got this in my collection. So I originally had this in the French-Canadian Blu-ray. Why not? Sabon Films movie, also with Spook Show International and Bow and Arrow Entertainment, and also with Protagonist Pictures, Windy Hill Pictures, and Star Media Capital, released by Lionsgate. It's pretty obvious. This is a Masters of Horror DVD right here. I think this was, I don't know what this originally aired on. This one's originally aired on Stars, the Masters of Horror TV show. Pretty cool. I also do have some other Masters of Horror DVDs, like, I think I have one in a double pack, and have We All Scream for Ice Cream and all that, so yeah. Hope I find the other ones, though, soon. This is the full screen edition of Gothic. I finally got this one in my collection. Been wanting a full screen version of this movie for quite some time, anyways. Warner Bros. Pictures movie covers of Columbia Pictures and Dark Castle Entertainment. Internationally, this was released by Columbia Pictures, obviously. Internationally. It's pretty obvious. It's the disc right there. Another snapper case. And get into another snapper case here. Queen of the Damned. Warner Bros. Pictures movie covers of Village Roadshow Pictures, also with NPV Entertainment. Is obvious enough. It's the disc right there. Alright, that's the first stack done. And now let's see if I can try to do this without getting the DVDs to fall over. So, anyways. Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with that charger thing. I'll get these done first, even though this laptop is fully charged, so yeah. I'll get these done first here. So anyways, this is an 8-movie set, Daily Desires set. This one has a The Pact of Silence, which is a Columbia Pictures movie, also with Legendary Enterprises. The Quiet, which is a Sony Pictures Classics film, also with the Burnt Orange Entertainment, I think. No Mercy is a TriStar Pictures movie, 1986. Relentless from the CTL Films. In the cut, unrated director's cut version, Screen Gems movie covers of Pathé, Trapped, which is a Columbia Pictures movie, also with Center Entertainment, Where Sleeping Dogs Lie is a Solo Pictures movie, and Physical Evidence is a Columbia Pictures movie. Released on DVD by Mill Creek. There's discs right there. 4 movies on 1 disc, which I really don't mind. That's totally fine by me. And another multi-pack here. Red Alert Action. This has The Fan, which is a TriStar Pictures movie, covers with Madeley. Into the Sun, which is a Destination Films movie, covers with Canal Entertainment, I guess. The excuse me. The Contractor is a Destination Films movie also. Also with April Productions and DMA Productions, whatever it is, I don't know. Breakout, Columbia Pictures movie in 1975. Renewed in 2003. Attack Force, direct-to-video movie. Also with the Steamroller. Stealth, Columbia Pictures movie, obviously. Also with original film in Phoenix Pictures. Simon Says. Signature Films movie released by TriStar Pictures. And Triple X State of the Union, which is a Revolution Studios movie released by Columbia Pictures. So, yeah. It's the back. Whoa. This one's in a Blockbuster case. 4 movies on 1 discs again. Which I don't mind. I don't mind if there's 4 movies on 1 disc. That's fine by me. Anyways. This is the original DVD released to Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. There's the back right there. This one's R in Canada. Since to anyone who lives in Canada and my Canadian fans, this was R in Canada for this movie. This is a 2001 DVD. Scene selections. Oh yeah, there's a disc right there. All over. Anyways, this is a Walmart exclusive version of The Ugly. This one I might give this one a try sometime. Trimark Pictures movie covers with S National Films and the New Zealand Film Commission. This is a New Zealand movie. Released on DVD by Lionsgate. Obviously not. There's the disc right there. And this DVD has no special features at all. Which is pretty obvious. This is a special edition of This Is Spinal Tap. This is a 1984 film, now currently owned by MGM and Studio Canal. I don't know if this did get a Blu-ray release, but I think Studio Canal probably owns this movie. I have no idea. I could be wrong, though. This is a 2000 DVD. This one's in a double feature set. Leonard Skinner, Freebird the movie, and the Tribute Tour. This DVD is long out of print, honestly. Cabin Fever Entertainment movie for the Freebird the movie. Also with Freebird Film Productions Inc., obviously now. And the Tribute Tour is just the Tribute Tour. Released on DVD by Artisan. Also with Hallmark Entertainment or whatever. There's the disc, 2 movies on 1 disc, which is pretty good, honestly. This is the sequel to Python. I still need to get the first Python movie, obviously. UFO LLC movie released by 20th Century Fox. Well, hang on. UFO LLC movie released on DVD by 20th Century Fox. There's the disc right there. And the scene selections. If I can get it out. There we go. This one and maybe the first Python movie, I'll give it a try sometime. This one's in the 3 movie set. Mainly got this just for Feast 2 and 3. I did have the first one on DVD, obviously, and the case, the cover is pretty much ripped up, which is not a good sign. It really sucks. Yeah, it is for what it is. There's the disc for a Feast. Feast 2. Sloppy Seconds. And Feast 3, The Happy Finish. Both are the Dimension Extreme titles. I think this did get a Blu-ray release, obviously, I don't know. I could be wrong, though. So anyways. This is a Sci-Fi Channel movie. Curb Entertainment movie, also with Wilderness Production, released on DVD by Columbia TriStar. I do know there's a sequel, Sasquatch Hunters, obviously not. Which that one's also a Sci-Fi Channel movie. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe. Get the idea. Look what's on the spine right there, or the side right there. It has Columbia TriStar Television. How cool is that? And it has it on the back, though, too. This is a TV movie. 1997 TV movie, obviously, though. So, yep, there it is. Into Thin Air. There we go. Next ones, these are a couple of multi-packs. And spoiler alert, I actually do have another multi-pack that you'll be seeing in probably in a couple of minutes. This one has One Body Too Many, The She-Beast, Teenage Zombies, and Tormented. That's actually a pretty cool cover right there. Released on DVD by Platinum Disc Corporation. Same for the next one. Horror Classics. And here's the other one. That's a pretty cool cover right there. The skull right there. Screaming at you. This one has Bela Lugosi meets a Brooklyn Gorilla, which I think I had that single release. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll see what I have. Revolt of the Zombies, The Screaming Skull, and Bloody Pit of Horror. And there's the disc right there. This is my better copy of Reno 911 Miami, the unrated version. Now, I do have my... I'd still have this version of this movie right here. Which the disc, though... Look at that. Probably can't see it on camera, but... The disc is in really, really bad condition. Obviously, it has like sunburn or something like that. So yeah, luckily I got a better copy of the movie, which is good. Since this one's in a Blockbuster case, and funny story behind this one. When I was going to get this movie, there was a bunch of Mexicans. Well, at least there was a couple of Mexicans at this flea market, obviously the Tri-Cities Flea Market. That's in was it Bluff City? I think it is. And no, I'm not being racist or nothing. There was a couple of Mexicans right there, and they had a sign there that says like $1 each for movies. So I got me like some few movies, and I was with my dad at the time, so yeah. I got me a few movies, obviously, and that Mexican dude wanted $12 for all of them. I'm saying $2 for each, man. Seriously, that's really stupid, obviously enough. Like, seriously, man? So I talked into my dad for getting this. I was going to get the Lost Boys and single release, since the Mexican dudes had. Or Mexico. Not being racist, but still. Well, no, not trying to be racist or nothing, but still. But, luckily I got this DVD, obviously enough. Could have gotten the Lost Boys single release one, and I think it was in a Blockbuster case. But yeah, I finally got this one. The Mexicans wanted $2 each for these movies. Like, seriously? Should have been $1 each. Should have gotten a better deal than that. Seriously. That's really stupid, though. No offense. Like, that's really stupid what those Mexicans did, though. Like, trying to charge for $2 for this, even though it says $1 for a DVD like this? Are you kidding me right now? Man, I hate Mexicans like that. Not trying to be racist or nothing. I'm not being racist or nothing like that, but still. That was really stupid, obviously, but luckily I got this DVD, obviously, for $2, which could have said $1 each. If you want to be honest right now, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. If you're going to say $2 each, at least take the sign down and then change the sign here to $2 each instead of saying it $1 each. Man, that pissed me off. Pissed me off every time. But anyways, I thought that's why I want to tell that little funny story of the Mexicans here trying to charge me and my dad $12 for all DVDs, including this one, $2 each. Are you kidding me, man? That's really stupid of the Mexicans doing that. I hate it when Mexicans do that. So yeah, and again, I'm not racist or nothing. I'm not really racist to Mexicans or nothing like that. But still. Anyways, this is the unrated version of Reno 911 Miami. This one, I might give this one a try sometime. 20th Century Fox movie comes with Paramount and the Comedy Central. Also with High Sierra for Carpeting, Jersey Films, and double feature films. This is based off the TV show. And this one's in a Blockbuster case, since this one's in a much better copy. So, you know, sun drench and all that. But yeah, I still want to tell that little funny story, and man, I'll tell you. Yeah, there it is right there. Blockbuster. It's a Blockbuster case, obviously. BBL. Just stands for Blockbuster. I wish Blockbuster was still in business into our state, which would be really nice. But you know, it is for what it is. So yeah, and I just thought I want to tell that little funny story, obviously enough, because man, those Mexicans though, they want to charge me and my dad for $2 for this movie, even though it says $1. Man, at least be honest when you say $1 for the movie. Just say it's $1 for the movie. Man, piss me off every time, man. It's just stupid. But anyways, there's some dumb people in this world, I know that. Even dumb Mexicans, though, too. No offense. Not trying to be racist. But there are some dumb Mexicans here. Really. Seriously. I'm trying to charge $2 for this. Some dumb Mexicans here won't be, you know. But anyways, I would like to get the theatrical version of this, since I actually do not have the theatrical version of this movie right here. But anyways, I just thought I want to tell that little funny story of those Mexicans here want to be that stupid trying to get me and my dad to pay $2 for this movie, even though it says $1. Like, seriously? That pissed me off every time, man. There's some dumb people in this world. Some, you know. I don't want to make this video long, but still. That was a funny story about this movie right here in the Blockbuster case. Some dumb people here in this world. Yeah. Piss me off every time, man. Just, anyways. There's the next one right here. Paramount movie comes with New Republic Pictures and Marvel Films and Rocket Pictures. Man, I will never forget that time that I got that Reno 911 Miami DVD off the Mexicans here. Want to try to charge me for $2 for that? Man, some, I was going to even say some dumb-ass people in this world. Seriously. Like, seriously, you want to pay $2 for this? Here, where is it? See this right here? This should have been $1, man. Like, $1, man. Seriously. Like, the Mexicans even want to, like, trying to charge me $2 for this, even though it says $1 for this? Seriously? Man, there's some dumb-ass people in this world. No offense. Some dumb-ass people in this world. Seriously, man. Piss me off every time, but yeah. Sorry about that, obviously enough. I just had to get this off my chest. So, anyways, man. There's some dumb people in this world. Going my way, some dumb-ass people in this world. Anyways. Well, sorry about that. Obviously, I had to get this off my chest. So anyways. This is the full screen edition of Casino Royale. MGM movie covers of Columbia Pictures. It's a 2-disc set. Yeah, I just like going through the inserts and all that, so that's because of what I do. Oh, and this is a game update too, I forgot. Oops, silly me. I also got a PlayStation 2 game right here, Tony Hawk's Underground. Never played this game, but this was given to me, obviously, by one of my dad's friends, Tammy. It's pretty obvious. If you don't know who Tammy is, it's one of my dad's friends that he remembers, I think. There's a little booklet. But yeah, sorry about me getting into a little rant over my funny story of that Reno 911 Miami one I got off the Mexicans here. And, because I just want to make that little funny story here, and I was not trying to be racist or nothing like that, because, you know, I'm not a racist person, so yeah. So, sorry for doing a little rant, obviously. I had to get this off my chest, obviously enough. And no, I'm not a racist person to Mexicans. I'm not racist to any Mexicans, obviously, but man, you know, it is for what it is. Anyways. There's another multi-pack. This is the Vampire Suck Midnight Horror Collection. One this has Blood Red Moon, Bloodlock, Vampageddon, I think that's how you say it, Vampageddon, and The Last Vampire on Earth. I actually did the DVD menu to both these 4 movies, sorry. There was a double-sided disc here, 2 movies on one side and the other side, obviously. It's pretty obvious. It's the next one. Cube City Entertainment movie covers with Per AM Films and Moon Brothers. Released on DVD by Bridgestone Multimedia Group. Oh no, Cube City Entertainment. Yeah, I don't know. It is for what it is, obviously. There's a disc. I might give this movie a try sometime. Maybe, I don't know. And not to mention, this is the first time I even cuss on YouTube, really. Because why not? Ain't that bad. Because why not? There ain't no problem with it. I mean, ain't. Anyways. I'm just going to move on to the video. So anyways. This is in a 2-pack. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and Failure to Launch. This one, I may keep sealed. Who knows? Might keep this sealed anyway. This is the official copy of Titanic, which I remember I used to have the bootleg DVD of this. Paramount movie covers of 20th Century Fox and Lightstorm Entertainment. Internationally released by 20th Century Fox. Obviously, no. Disc says 2006 right there, but this is actually the 1990. Probably a 1997 DVD. I think so. 1997 DVD. Yeah, I think so. Not sure, but you get the idea. This is the widescreen edition of Terminator 3. Intermediate movie covers of IMF and C2 Pictures, released by Warner Brothers. Internationally, this was released by Columbia Pictures, obviously, internationally for this movie. Which is pretty obvious since Columbia actually internationally released this movie in the UK and other countries. But in the US, it's released by Warner Brothers. Sorry if this video was taking so long, obviously. I'm just showing the inserts and all that. Which I do sincerely apologize, and I also do apologize getting into a rant and all that stuff. I had to get this off my chest. Of those Mexicans, obviously. So, I do sincerely apologize for that. Sorry about that, folks. It's because I'm 20 years old, and that means I can do what I want on YouTube, obviously. When I'm 20 years old. Because why not? I can do what I want on YouTube, obviously. So yeah, sorry for my yapping, obviously enough. I'm just want to make this a little bit random, because I'm always random. And I can be funny, obviously, too. I don't know what this here is like. I don't know what's that doing in there, but okay. He's in there. There we go. This one's in another Blockbuster case. Millennium Films movie covers of Equity Pictures and Randall Emmett and George Pula Films. Also with New Image Entertainment. Released by TriStar Pictures, obviously. This is a 4-rail from Blockbuster. This is the DVD version of The Creator's Attack. I have this on Blu-ray. Blue Ribbon Content movie. This is a direct-to-video movie. Or is it a direct-to-video movie? I don't know. It didn't get a theatrical release. I don't know. Blue Ribbon Content movie released by Warner Brothers. Obviously. Bird Box. This movie was originally released through Netflix. Obviously enough. Yeah, kind of a very controversial movie out there, if you ask me. I mean, how is it controversial? Well, I don't know. This is the 2010 remake of Piranha. I did have this on DVD, but this one might be a backup. Dimension movie copies of Atmosphere. Also, but yeah. Yeah, Atmosphere. Released on DVD by Sony Pictures. Which is obvious. This is the original Evil Dead film, obviously enough. 1981 film. I bet this one's R in Canada for this movie. To anyone who lives in Canada, obviously enough. This is the 6th installment of the Chucky franchise. Direct-to-video movie. It's the disc right there. Never heard of this movie though. Greystone Park. Never seen this one. Arc Entertainment movie covers Elks Raider Media, Hamburger Entertainment, Mind the Gap Productions, and Headlong Entertainment. There it is with that slipcover. Sorry if I'm making this video a bit slow. Again, I sincerely apologize. I'm trying to get through this quickly as I can. And sorry for all the things, obviously, I did. Which, forgive me on that, though, please. If you, watch through the whole entire video. So, forgive me, please. This movie is from Independent Moving Pictures, also with the Ideas Factory, and the Ideas Factory, and released on DVD by 4 Digital Media. This one's 13 in the Gulf CU, Fonsa. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. In Canada, obviously. This one's 14A. To anyone who lives in Canada and my Canadian fans, obviously, you know. It's a very nice slipcover. There it is. Again, this one's 14A in Canada. And the 13 plus, I guess. This one I got at Walmart for $5, which is a pretty good deal. 1966 film. This is from 2016, but this is still the 2003 DVD. Might be a reprint. So the other one, obviously, this one's also got for $5 on eBay or Walmart. Sadly, or excuse me. Can't even talk today. 1998 DVD. It's pretty obvious for this movie right here. This is the This is the sequel to the remake of Evil Dead, obviously. New Line Cinema movie, covered with Ghost House Pictures and Wild Atlantic Pictures, released by Warner Brothers, obviously. This one's 18A in Canada. Even though I don't live in Canada, but still. So I want to tell that to my Canadian viewers, obviously. This is the first film in the Maxine trilogy. A24 movie, also with Lil Lamb and Mad Solar Productions. That's this. I also have a sequel here, which is sort of prequel. There's Pearl. This one I haven't got an unboxing video to yet. Also A24 film, obviously. Pretty obvious. Let's put that up there because I gotta do an unboxing video that sometime. I'll do that sometime, honestly. This is in a 2-movie set. The Pet Sematary remake and Pet Sematary Bloodlines. There's the remake right here, the first one. Paramount movie covers the Dive Ventura Pictures, or how do you say it? There's the disc right there. This one is 14A in Canada. And the prequel, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, originally released to Paramount Plus, obviously. Also with Paramount Players and Dive Ventura Pictures, obviously. Again, originally released to Paramount Plus. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, excuse my French on that part of the video. Obviously, I'm sorry for that. But you know what? I can cuss on YouTube because I don't care. I'm 20 years old. You know what? I can do what I want on YouTube. It's freedom of speech. So yeah, again, still apologize for that though. But I can still do what I want. I don't care. Anyways, my apologies though for going on for so long by yapping and all that. Because, well, I can do what I want on YouTube. That's what I can do. Just why not? I am 20 years old, and this is my own YouTube channel. Or YouTube channels, whatever you want to call it. I own this YouTube channel and my YouTube channels. I can do what I want with my YouTube channels. Anyways. Sorry for going on a little rant here. Which I do apologize. This is a 3-movie set. Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. Scary Movie 3 is the unrated version, or Scary Movie 3.5. This one I got off Walmart for $5. I'm surprised they actually had this in a $5 DVD bin, which that was a pretty good deal. And get into the 3 Blu-rays. That's it for the DVDs. This one was factory sealed when I got this at my flea market. I already opened it up. I did an unboxing video of this. There's the disc, a Blu-ray disc, excuse me, and the DVD. This is the 10th entry into the Saw franchise. This one, I might give this one a check out sometime. This one's factory sealed. I might do an unboxing video too, I don't know. Well, it might depend on if I might keep it sealed or not. We'll see. This one, I could not pass this one up since Walmart actually sells Blu-rays for $5. Yes. Even if you live in Canada, and if you have a Walmart in Canada, You will go into the $5 bins here, and trust me, even if you live in Canada or whatever state, or US or Canada or whatever you live in, this Blu-ray right here, The Running Man, this one's going for $5 in the $5 bin at Walmart, which is pretty cool. Got it for $5 at Walmart. Could not pass that up. It's pretty cool. This movie was originally released by TriStar Pictures, obviously. Now currently owned by Paramount. This is a 2023 Blu-ray. Because it has a Republic Pictures logo on the back, obviously. So yeah, that's the Blu-ray right there. Yeah, it has the Republic Pictures logo on the back. Again, this movie was originally released by TriStar Pictures, obviously, in 1987. Now currently owned by Paramount. Who's owned the Republic Pictures titles, obviously enough. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video, and I'll see you all later on MovieBoyMeister's channel. So yep. And the links will be in the description. So yep, see you all later. Bye bye. See you all later. Man, I can't believe this video is about like an hour long now. So yep. See you all later. Bye bye.